First, let me say a few words. I know that the city mayor is very busy, and the former county mayor is also very busy. All the precious honorable guests are very busy. And the Dharma transmission has started. If you're willing to listen to the Buddha Dharma amidst your busy schedules, that's great. However, if you feel that this is your busiest time, we also have many council persons here, and they're all very busy. If you need to leave, because you've been sitting here for a very long time, sorry about that. We take too much of your time. Just one word. Go ahead. Because city mayor is very busy. Like on the televisions, it's mentioned that you need to construct your own cabinet, the ministries, and to announce it. So amidst such busy schedules, to ask him to stay for so long here, that may be too much. Let us now first pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Cheng Kung. Homage to the 16th. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Thubten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. And homage to the main deity of the practice today, Guru Padmasambhava. Simu, Tanchen Katso, Tuten Siddhi, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, directors of temples and centers, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
Sarange, hola amanko, que quiero mucho. Scoin, ichiba, kimochi, Jumi, yapi, pudding, konnichiwa.
We have many VIPs today. Let me just quickly go through them. The Taipei City Mayor, Mr. Jiang Wan-an. From the former mayor's Ke Wen-ze's office, the office manager, Ms. Xie. Taipei City Council, Ms. Wang. Taipei City Council, Ms. Che. the Vice President of the Wangzhong Group and the former Taipei County Mayor, Mr. Zhou, and from the Greenland Company of America, President Duan and his wife, which is also the advisor of the overseas compatriot Chinese compatriot, Ms. Xie, the National Joint Association of Bus for Tourists of Republic of China, Mr. Li, the chairman, Mr. Li, and the Real Estate Alliance of Republic of China, the President Wang, and the lawyer, Mr. Huang, and the Tsinghua University Taiwan Alumni Headquarters Honorary Chairman, Ms. Li, and the former legislator, Mr. Tsai, and the former ambassador to Sweden and Norway, Ambassador Daniel Liao's wife, Dharma Sister Judy, and the president of the Lotus Light Charity Society, Master Lien Yue, and the producer of the Vajrasutra exposition by Living Buddha Lien Sung, the producer Master Lien Yue, and the host Dharma Sister Pei Jun, and the host for Lam Day, Master Lien He, Master Lien Jia, and the director of Lotus Light Charity Society of Taiwan, Dharma Brother Wu, and from the Jingyi Enterprise, General Manager Zhang, and the wood sculptor, Mr. Jian, and the International Lansing Association from Kaohsiung, the chairman, Ms. Xu, from the Kaohsiung City, the Forest Creative Association Chairman, Ms. Xu, and the Vice Chairman, Ms. Pan, and True Buddha School Scholars Group and Medical Group, and the law advisors to the True Buddha Foundation, Mr. Lu Wenxiang, Mr. Luo Reliang, and Ms. Huang Yueqin.
My university same classmate 朱金水先生及夫人
Mr. and Mrs. Zhu Jinsui,
My sister 卢胜梅女士
my sister, Miss Lu
My
Sengmei,
sister 卢妮英女士马来西亚拿督李海安
Malaysian
师兄
Datuk Miss Dharma Brother Lee,
马来西亚中医师及针灸
and
联
the
合总会
Chinese medical
副总会长
doctor, and the vice chairman of the Acupuncture and TCM Association of
印度
Malaysia,
尼西亚
Professor Chen from Indonesia,
维嘉雅海运公司董事长
the Wijaya Transport Company President Zhou,
Cambodia 李永
and
华
from
集团有
Cambodia,
限公司陈聪
the
明董
Li
事
Yonghua Group Company, the President Chen.
啊，谢谢诸位的莅临。
Thank you
那
for
么我们所
your
有的人
participation,
全部都是贵宾。
and all of you are VIPs.
啊，我今天呢要跟大家讲，
Today, I would like
现在的
to
时间是
speak
5:24。
And now it's 5:24 p.m. and Grandmaster is hungry.
这个时候才要开讲，
And I'm only starting.
忍耐一点，忍耐一点。
So I need to endure.
要讲这个法以前，
Prior
必须要先祈请
to transmitting this Dharma, I first need to supplicate
本初佛
the primordial Buddha,
别扎阿达尔玛达杜索哈 Om 别扎阿达尔玛达杜索哈 Om 别扎阿达尔玛达杜索哈
the mantra for Adharma Buddha.
祈请
First, we pay
本
homage
初佛
and invoke the primordial Buddha, the Adharma
普
Buddha,
贤王如来，
the Samantabhadra Tathagata.
祈请大圆满的祖师，
We pray to the lineage
大
gurus of
手印的祖师，
the great perfection and Mahamudra,
宝义菩萨，
Bao Yi
宝上
Bodhisattva
菩萨，
and Bao Sang
宝义
Bodhisattva,
童子，宝
Bao
上
Yi youth and Bao Sang youth, precious mind
祈请
youth and supreme
极
precious
细
youth.
金刚，
And we pray to
祈
Prahivajra,
请
we pray to
无后有，
Manjushri
祈请
Mitra, and we
施利
pray to Sri Singha,
祈请
And we
莲花
pray
生大师，
to Guru Padma Sambhava.
祈请
We pray
大圆满的祖师加持
the lineage
人
gurus
生的说法，
of great perfection to bless the
祈请
Dharma teaching
大
of Lien
手
Sung.
印的祖师
We pray to the
加
lineage
持
gurus of
人
Mahamudra
生说法，
to bless Lien Sung to transmit Dharma, to speak on the Dharma.
现在要告诉大家，
Now I would like to tell all of
你
you,
们只要受了
as long as you have
有
received
圣之巅化红的大法，
the peak of the 9
将来
vehicles,
你们都可以
the
化
rainbow light
成红光
transformation, that in the future you all will be able to transform into rainbow light. 莲花生大师本身就是化成红光的， Guru Padmasambhava transformed into rainbow light.
刚刚
Just now,
在做祈请的时候，
when we were
莲
invoking
花生大师
Guru Padmasambhava,
化现在
transformed
虚空之中，
in the space
加持
above
所有的大众。
and bless all participants.
大家知道，莲
We
花
all
生大
know
师
that Guru Padmasambhava
是释迦牟尼佛、
is
阿弥陀佛、
Sakyamuni Buddha,
观世
Amitabha
音菩萨
Buddha, and Avalokitesvara
身口
Bodhisattvas,
意所化现。
body, speech, and mind manifestation of
其实，
Sakyamuni Buddha,
它
Amitabha
就是
Buddha, and
阿弥
Avalokitesvara
陀佛本
Bodhisattva.
身的化身。
So actually, he was an emanation of Amitabha Buddha.
莲花童子也是
Padma
阿弥
Kumara
陀佛本身的化身。
is also an emanation of Amitabha Buddha.
我们今天呢，
Today,
我想唱一首歌。
I would like to sing a song.
因为这个是小巨蛋嘛，
Because this is the little arena, right?
本来就是唱歌的地方啊。
It's the place for concerts and singing.
我唱什么歌呢？
What song should I sing?
今天
Today,
莲华生大士
Guru
显
Padmasambhava
现在虚空之中。
appeared in the sky above.
今天呐、就等
Today
于是莲生本身的再现。
is the reappearance of Lian Sheng or Lotus
是他
Born.
的生日，
It's his birthday.
娑婆世界能够看到莲华生大士的，今天你就可以看到莲华生大士。
Those who can see Guru Padmasambhava in the Saha world will be able to see him today.
你们在座当中啊，就有
Of
很
all
多
of you
人可以看
here,
到莲华生大士。
many people can see Guru Padmasambhava.
也可以看到莲花童子跟莲华生大士一起出现在虚空之中。
And can also see Guru Padmasambhava and Padma Kumara appearing together in the sky.
所以我要唱
That's why
印
I
尼
want
的
to
生日
sing
歌。
the Indonesian's version of the Happy Birthday song.
是那么ulang tahun kami ucapkan selamat depan jauhmu kita akan doakan selamat setelah sehat sentosa selamat depan jauhmu dan ajian。谢谢大家。接着，我要告诉大家几个重点。
Next, I would like to tell you a few key points.
我们人的身体
Our bodies, our human
就
bodies,
是最完美的坛城。
are the most perfect mandala or altar.
坛城啊，不在外，
And the altar is not outside, it's not external, and it's not internal,
也不在中间，
and it's not in
本
between.
来是无形的。
They were originally formless.
整个虚空都是坛城，
The whole cosmic space
当然，
is an
包
altar.
含我们所有的众生。
And of course, including all the sentient beings, they are all part of the
我
altar
告诉大家，
or mandala. Let me tell
释迦牟
you,
尼佛当初在菩提树下，
when Sakyamuni Buddha under the Bodhi
他
tree,
证悟成佛。
he gained enlightenment and attained Buddhahood.
他讲了一句话：
And he spoke one statement.
原来一切众生
It turned out that all sentient beings have Buddha nature.
这里讲了，所有娑婆
What
世
was
界的一
said
切众
is
生
that all sentient beings in the Saha world have Buddha nature.
然后释迦牟尼佛也讲，
And Sakyamuni Buddha also said,
他证悟成道以后，
after he gained
他想
enlightenment
离
and
开沙
attained
婆世界。
the way, he wanted to leave the Saha world.
什么理由？释迦牟尼佛要离开
For
沙
what
婆世界？
reason? Why did he want to leave the Saha world?
他不想度众生。
He did not want to deliver sentient beings.
什么理由？
Why?
你们有没有想过？
Have you
释
thought of
迦
it?
牟尼佛当初悟道，
When Sakyamuni
为
Buddha
什么不
gained
想度众
enlightenment,
生？
why
而想
didn't he
离开
want to
沙婆
deliver
世界？
sentient beings and instead wanted to leave the Saha world?
你们有没有想过？
Have you thought of it? Why?
什么理由？
What reasons?
我现在不好意思，一个一个问。
I don't want to ask one by one
因为他知道，
because he knew
所有的众生
that all sentient
将来
beings,
都会自己成佛。
that all will attain Buddhahood on their own.
这是你们从来没有听过的。
This is something that you've never heard of
将
before.
来所有的
That
沙
in the
婆世界的
future,
众生，
all sentient beings in the Saha world,
每一个人，
each one
甚
of
至每一个生物，
each one, each person, each
都
living
将
being
成佛。
will attain Buddhahood.
那么接下来要告诉你的，
And what I would like to tell you next,
你也是本尊，
you are also the primordial Buddha.
你就是
You are
清净法身佛。
the pure Dharmakaya Buddha. The pure
学佛
Buddha
的
in
人
Dharma body.
以佛法来庄严你自己的
A
报
Buddhist
身。
followers would adorn their
如
own
果你
Sambhogakaya bodies or reward
诸
bodies.
恶莫作，众善
If
奉
in samsara you
众善
always
奉
do
行
good and never do any evil,
你这个身体，
then
你
your
就是
body
应身佛。
is the Nirmanakaya Buddha, or a Buddha in physical body.
我告诉大家，
Let me tell all of you,
报身、
Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya,
善身
Nirmanakaya, these three
三个身
bodies
没有什么分别。
are identical. There are no differences among them.
后来，大梵天
Later
王
on, the Mahabrahma Deva, the Indra, Lord Indra, the heavenly
Amen.
king,
请佛住世，
they
佛才这佛陀啊
supplicated the Buddha
才
to
这
stay
在
in
这个世界
samsara.
里面讲了
And subsequently, the Buddha stayed in the Saha world to speak or to teach the 84,000 Dharma
84000
gates.
个法门，
And the 84,000 Dharma gates, the most
就是今
important
天我
one
要讲的
is what I would like,
化
what I am
红大
teaching
法
today. The rainbow light transformation, great Dharma practice.
释迦牟尼佛说法，
Sakyamuni
曾经
Buddha
讲过，
gave Dharma teaching and once said,
有9圣，9个圣，
there are 9 yanas or 9
也
vehicles.
就是声闻圣、
The Sravaka yana to attain arhatship, Bodhisattva
还有
yana
缘
of,
觉圣，
and Prateka Buddha yana or
这
vehicle,
个声闻乘
the vehicle of Sravaka
苦集灭道
is based on the
成为
Four
圣
Noble
者
Truths
是声闻乘，依12
to
因缘
become an
法
arhat.
而成道的，
And those who have attainment through the 12 links of
是
dependent
缘觉乘
arising is called Pratika Buddha. That's the
依菩萨
Pratika Buddhayana. And
六度法
so the ones
成为菩萨圣，
have attainments through the 6
这是显教
paramitas
的三圣。
is the 3 yanas
然后呢？
of the Mahayanas.
进入密教的三圣，
And then the
就是四部、
3 yanas of Tantric
瑜
Buddhism,
伽部、
the
四
Kriya
部
Yoga,
行部瑜伽部，
Charya
再
Yoga,
进
and
就是
Yoga
马
Tantra.
哈 Yoga、
And then above,
阿努 Yoga、
Mahayaga, Anu Yoga, and Ati Yoga.
阿底 Yoga 跟阿努 Yoga 跟马哈 Yoga。
Ati
所谓
Yoga,
马
Anu
哈
Yoga, and
就
Mahayoga.
是一位
The so-called Mahayoga
一
is
位瑜伽。
the yoga of one
什
taste.
么是一位瑜伽呢？
And what is the yoga of one taste?
你已经跟本尊相应，
You have gained spiritual union with the Yidam.
你跟本尊相应以后，
Once you
就
gain
跟
spiritual
本尊
union with the
一位。
Yidam, then you have one taste as the Yidam.
那么这个一位啊，就是绝对，
And this one taste means absolute.
没有二了，
None,
叫做一位。
only one, no, not two.
那
So
你
one
呢
taste.
讲出来的话就是咒
And
语，
what you say is mantra.
你自己就是本尊，
And you are the
就
Yidam.
是手印，
You are the mudra.
你的一举一动都是手印。
All your movements are mudras.
那么你的念头跟本尊的念头
And
是完全一致的，
your thoughts are completely the
这个就是
same
一位。
as the thoughts of the Yidam. And this is called one taste.
你住的
Where you
就是宫殿，
live is the palace.
你的眷属都是菩萨，
And your
你的来往
retinue
你的
or
朋友、
are all
亲戚，
bodhisattvas.
任何一个
All
人
your friends,
都
relatives,
是菩萨。
and people that interact with you are
你
all
本尊
bodhisattvas.
相应以后，
Once you
你的
gain
生活
spiritual union with the
一切
Yidam,
你所
everything
看
in your
见、
life, what you see,
听到的、
what you
听
hear,
到的就是咒音，
what you
看
hear
到的就
is
是菩萨。
mantras, what you see is bodhisattvas.
你的念头
Your
完
thoughts
全都是本尊的念头，
are the completely
这
the
就
thoughts
是
of the
马
Yidam.
哈 Yoga。
And this is called Mahayoga.
到了阿努瑜伽，
When you reach Anu
就是
Yoga,
修本
you
尊相应以
practice
后，
it is the practice after you gain spiritual union with
修
Yidam,
脉，
and you practice the Qi vital energy channels and the light
我
drops.
们今天讲法弘大法，
Or Prana, Nadi, and Bindu.
光
And
从哪里
today
来？
I am teaching on the rainbow light transformation. So where does the light come from? This light.
Light. How come faith the light have light? How come have light? light 怎么来？
Where does the light come from?
光从哪里来？不是风从哪里
Where
来？
does the light come from? Not
那是万沙浪唱的
not
歌
the where the wind comes from. It's a song sang by
风从哪里
Bob
来？
Dylan.
光从哪里来？
Where does the
光
light
从我
come
们
from?
身体里面来。
The light is concealed inside our bodies.
密教里面讲气，
In Tantrayana, we talk
莲花
about
生大师
qi
讲，
or vital energy, subtle energy. Guru
最好的
Padmasambhava
食物
said
是什么？
the best food is
气呀、
qi, vital or subtle
就是气
energy,
呀、就是 air。
the air.
最好的食物就是气，
The best kind of food is the air or the
人没
qi.
有气不能活的，
Without air, a human
是
being
靠
cannot
一口
live.
气，
We live
一吸不来，
relying on
你就
the
走。
air. Without that air, you would be
我们
gone.
靠的就是一口气。
So we just rely
Air 非
on
常
the
的重要。
mouthful of air. So air is extremely important.
我告诉你哦，
Let me tell
如果以
you,
道家讲，
in Taoism, the essence, the
精
subtle energy, and the spirit. So the essence is the
Qi.
light drops,
就是把
and
明
the
点
qi
转成
is to
air.
transform the light drops into air,
明点也是光，
and the light
Qi
drops
也是
also
光。
light, and the qi is also light.
第一个重点，
So the
光
first key
从哪
point,
里来？
where does the
是
light come
从
from?
气来，
From qi, from the subtle energy, vital energy.
当你的气能够进入你的中脉，
When your qi can enter the central
一
channel,
切的功德来自于
Guru
宝瓶
Padmasambhava
气。
has said that all merit comes from the treasure vase energy.
密教里面叫你修宝瓶气，
So in Tantrayana,
上行
we
气
are
下
taught
压，
to practice
下行
treasure
气
vase
上
energy yoga, to push down the upper
你这
qi,
一
to
口
lift up
气
the lower
像
qi,
两个盒子结
and
合
this
起
qi
来，
is like two
际轮的
cups
稷下柿子的地方，
meeting
结
together
成一个宝
at
瓶，
the forefinger width below the navel to form a vase
就
there.
慢慢的进入中脉。
And at such time, the qi will gradually enter the central channel.
这个就是降
When you hold
级
the breath,
持善
and this is called
的时候，
the descending,
气
the
上行
holding
气下降，下行气上提。
and lifting up the lower qi, the pushing down the upper qi, lifting up the lower qi, and it forms a treasure vase. And then when you hold the qi or the breath, then the qi will enter central channel. When your central channel is filled with qi, that is called the radiant wind channel. So the wind channel with clear light radiance. So you have emitted light at that time. The Tantric Guru advocates that qi is light. And second, that the inner fire is also light. The inner fire or tumo is light. And light drops, the third light drops or bindu is also light.
你能够运用你升起的左火，
if you can make use of the inner fire that you have ignited to touch the body chakra, which is the light drops, to descend and to merge together, then you would be able to open your central channel inside your body. And you would be able to open all 7 chakras. First, you open the central channel. Then you open the heart chakra. And your original Buddha nature will appear. And the Buddha nature is light. Let me tell you, this is a key point, crucial point. All I'm talking about today are the key points. All of them are crucial points. Treasure vase energy is teaching you to make the qi to enter central channel. When the central channel is completely open and filled with qi, it is called the radiant wind channel. And after you ignite the inner fire to melt with the frozen light drops or the congealed light drops, and to merge the two, to open the crown chakra, brow chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, secret chakra, and base chakra. To open all 7 chakras. And every chakra represents one color. The brow chakra is the white light. The throat chakra is the red light. The heart chakra is the blue light. The navel chakra is the yellow light. The secret chakra, the sacral chakra, is the blue light. The crown chakra is the black light. And the base chakra is the purple light. When the 7 chakras are completely open, that's where the light comes from. And it's radiated through all your skin pores. What I am talking about today is absolute. The colors may not be accurate because every lineage guru speaks differently. But some of them are exactly accurate. That white light at the brow chakra, red light at the throat chakra, blue light at the heart chakra. And as for the rest, they are different. The words of the lineage gurus are different. So what I just said, perhaps just make do. Just take it lightly. The most important 3 lights.
嗡
Om are home.
白色的光，
Om is white light.
是
Ah
红
is
色的
red
光
light.
，home
And
是
home
蓝色的
is
光
blue light.
告诉大家，
So let me tell you
释迦牟尼佛
all,
受法49年，
Sakyamuni Buddha
84000
gave teaching
话
for 49 years
融合
and
起来
spoke on 84,000 Dharma
37
gates, altogether called the 37 enlightening factors. And where is the key
观
point?
绝对的一圣，没有什么小圣。
There is one absolute vehicle or yana.
小圣、中圣、大圣、金刚圣
So
和
Mahayana,
九圣，
Hinayana, or is there
绝
a
对的一圣，
medium yana or the 9 yanas?
什么都是绝对的。
But actually, there's
所以我告诉
one
大家，
absolute yana
绝
or
大家
vehicle.
绝
Everything is
对成
absolute.
佛。
That's why I'm telling you all that you will definitely, absolutely
绝对
attain
化成
Buddhahood.
红光，
And you will also absolutely attain rainbow light. To have pure body, pure
告诉
speech,
你
and
什
pure
么叫做
mind.
清净。师尊的真佛经里面有讲，
It's written in Grandmaster's
以
True Buddha Sutra.
无念为正觉佛法。
The state of
告
no
诉你
thoughts is
如
the
何发出光明。
correct Dharma treasure.
无念就是光明，
So how do we how do we emit the clear light radiance is when you
这
have
个
no
口诀要记
thoughts.
住了。告
You
诉
need to
你，
remember this
大
key
圆满
formula.
法
The great
最高的
perfection
口诀
dharma's
就是无念。
highest key formula is no thoughts.
大手印法最高的口诀
And the highest key
就是无念。
formula of Mahamudra is also no thoughts.
没有错。
That's right.
气脉明点，
The chi channels and light drops are all lights.
红菩提、白菩
The
提，
red
都是
body,
光。
white body are all light.
但是你无念的时候，
But when you have no thoughts
全身就是
whatsoever,
化成红光。
then your whole body transforms into rainbow light.
无念很难做到。
It's extremely difficult to have no thoughts, let me tell you.
当初佛的
Back then,
第一大弟子舍利佛，
the biggest disciple of the Buddha, Sariputra, practiced no thoughts.
他经常在森林里面，
He often
在岩洞里面
stayed in deep forests or caves all by himself,
禅定，
meditating.
从有念
From
到
having
绝
thoughts
对，
to the absolute,
再化成空，
and from the absolute to emptiness, which is no
真佛
thoughts.
经里面所写的，
It's written
以
in my
无
True
念
Buddha
为
Sutra
正觉佛法。
that the state of no
你
thoughts
到了无念的
is
时候，
the correct
你的全身的光明
realization of the
显现
Buddha treasure. When you have no thoughts, all your lights will appear.
我们的行为
Our conduct
在修行当中
in our
就
spiritual
是没有
cultivation
造作的，
is not
不虚假的。
intended, is not pretentious.
莲花童子从来不
Lotus
讲虚假
youth
的话，
or Padma Kumara is never pretentious,
我真实的
always
告诉
speak
大家，
truthfully. And I'm telling you
修行最高的清净
truthfully
就是无念。
that the
所以
highest
生活经里
and the
面写的
purest
以
of
无
spiritual
念为
cultivation
正觉
is
佛法
no thoughts. That's why it's written in the True Buddha Sutra that the state of no thoughts is the correct
我们在我们人的身体上面，
and
你要如何修行？
Buddha treasure.
在外在的，就是要守
How do
释
we
迦牟尼
cultivate
佛的
spiritually?
戒律，
Externally, we need to
在
abide
家中
by the precepts of Sakyamuni Buddha. And for the lay practitioners,
道
we need to
淫妄
abide by the 5 precepts of not to kill, not to steal,
杀
not to
是不
lie,
杀生，
not to drink intoxicant,
不偷盗，
and not to
不邪
commit
淫，
sexual misconduct.
妄语。另外，不饮酒，杀盗淫
The
妄
5
酒。
basic precepts. Not to
重要的
kill,
是
not to steal,
在
not to
家
lie,
人
not
要
to
守五戒，
commit
杀
sexual
盗
misconduct, and
淫
not
妄
to
酒
drink alcohol or
出家
intoxicant.
人要守
And the
祭祖
ordained
戒，
people should abide by their
比丘
ordination
要
precepts.
守250
And the bhikkhus
戒，
should abide by 250
守
precepts, and the
500
bhikshunis should abide by the 500 precepts.
这是大致上跟大家讲的。
That's in generality that externally you need to abide by the precepts.
修
Internally,
气
you need to practice the qi channels and light drops.
红明点跟白
And
明
for the
点
light drops, there are the red light drops and the white light drops. And the
白
red
色
light
的
drops
明点
are the inner fire,
菩提心
and
业
the
意
white light drops are the body chakra.
我们要以无念
We
来
need
清净所有
to
行者的
purify our habitual
就是要
tendencies
禅定
through no
跟
thoughts,
智慧
and we need to meditate
两个
and
合
have
起来
wisdom
禅定跟智慧
combined together
形成了无念以后，
to form
自
the
然
state
就
of
能够
no
清
thoughts,
净你所有
and naturally
历代
you would be able to
所有的
purify
习性，
all the
每一个人
habitual
的习性
tendencies from
都可以
all
清
past
净
lives.
然
Every
后
one of you
要
can.
有布施
And
菩
then
提心，
you need to have
菩
bodhicitta.
提心
You need to perform
就是阿底
generosity,
峡尊者
which is
到了
the Venerable
赞
Atisha
荆
who
州
went to Jambi in
历代
Srivijaya
荆州大师学习的
to
菩提心，
pay homage to Guru Sarlingpa and studied
也叫做
bodhicitta,
慈悲心，
bodhicitta,
还有布
which
施
is
的心
also called the mind of compassion and
Mahayoga
generosity.
要注
In
重跟
Mahayoga,
本尊合一相应。
we need to put importance on
在
the
阿
spiritual
努瑜伽
union
当
with
中
the
修
Yidam, And in Anu Yoga, we need to practice the Qi channels and light drops. And in the Ati Yoga, you need to cultivate until you reach no thoughts. At such moment, then your body will transform into rainbow light. Where does the pure light come from? Where does the light come from? From Qi, from the vital energy, from the channels, from the light drops, from no thoughts, from having no thoughts, and most importantly, this no thoughts. Amitabha. So, I am telling you the most important key formula, the fifth instruction, the most important one. The key is on no thoughts. I am telling you, in Ati Yoga, there are two words, trekcho and toggle. Trekcho. I translated it into stopping and cutting. It's the cutting or severance practice of Majik Labdron. It's the spiritual practice method of Majik Labdron. It's cutting or severing. You make offering of your whole body to the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and the 10 Dharma realms. That's the chart practice, the body severance practice, which is stopping and cutting. You make offering of your own body to the 10 Dharma realms. This is the Dharma practice of stopping, cutting, and that's trekcho, spiritual cultivation of Majik Labdron. And how about toggle? And I translate it into leap over, as leap over. And trekcho is stopping and cutting. And cutting what? Cutting off all your thoughts to reach no thoughts. That's no thoughts. And after you have no thoughts, that would be toggle. Immediately, you leap over and transform into rainbow light and attain Buddhahood. Just now, I bless everybody so that you understand that the Saha world is just illusory. It's just an illusion. Many people are deluded by wealth, name, and looks or sex. They are deluded in their wealth and their status and position, and also in looks and sex. Like just now, before I came out, Master Lien Miao put on lots of powder and cosmetic on me, and including lipstick. but it's too much powder on my face, so I feel very pale and as if emitting white light. So she found it's too white, so she used water to take off the white powder, but I still feel white. But she did not wipe off my lipstick because she said that this way it would look better in the photos. So she's attached to looks. During the reporter's interview, and all the cameras shooting at me, and I must have looked really pale, all white. Oh no, at the way I look, it's like near death. Oh no. So they took off, wipe off some of the white powder, face powder. So my blessings, so that you understand that you would be awakened from the samsara. Think about it. What can you get in the Saha world? The most important statement in the Heart Sutra is unattainability. When I give blessings to Han Kuo-yu of Taiwan, I said to him, you can memorize the Heart Sutra. That's right. And how did I tell him? Do you know that the Heart Sutra that you chant is unattainable, is also unattainable? And he replied, oh, that's too deep, I don't understand. But let me tell you, doesn't matter how high your position is, even if you are a president, you also attain nothing. You also gain nothing. Doesn't matter how much money you have. The person is in heaven and his money is in the bank. His wife is in somebody else's chest, on somebody else's chest. And your brothers are fighting for your inheritance. So what have you gained? You have gained the heaven. At least you're not in hell. I told Mr. Han Kuo-yu, you know to memorize the Heart Sutra, but memorizing the Heart Sutra is also unattainable. And he replied, oh, that's too deep. He didn't understand. But let me tell you, there is none, not one thing that you can get that's unattainability. Since you cannot get anything, then what are you thinking about? And this is called the state of no thought. So I am propagating Buddha Dharma here is to make you awakened, to awaken you. Don't be asleep in the Saha world. It's true.
I'm not kidding.
Wake up, wake up. Get up, wake up.
在娑婆世界醒过
wake
来，
up from the Saha
这就是
world.
我的加持。
That's my blessing.
要让你身口意清净，
I want you to have pure body, speech, and mind.
有很多人每天
Many
嘴巴
people
插插念、插插念、插插念，
always
碎碎念
talk every
念
day,
个不完，
days
念
in,
个
days
什么念
out,
都不清
endlessly.
净，
Why?
聊的都是
That's
是非，
not pure. They're gossiping. They only talks
不要
about
去讲是非。
gossips and rumors.
你要念佛、念
Don't.
法、念僧啊！
You need to chant the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Only
这个才是
then
一
that
呀！
would be pure.
念
That
佛、
would be
念法、
one.
念僧，为什么你不
To
念佛
chant
呢？
the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Why
为
don't
什
you
么不
do
念
that?
法呢？
Why don't you
念
chant the
僧
Dharma, chant the
念佛、
Sangha,
念法、念僧，
to
这是
chant the
清净
Buddha,
的，
Dharma, and Sangha?
这就是
That would
我
be
的加
purity.
持。
That's my
你
blessings
身
for
体
you.、
你的口、你
Your
的意
body,
念
your
都要清
speech,
净。
and your mind
重
would
要
be
的清
pure.
净就是意念的清
And
净。
the most important
意念的
purity
清净
is the
就是
purity
无
of the
念。
mind. And the purity of the mind is the state of no thoughts.
为什么你要念？
Why
因
do
为
you
你
want
有
to
所求才
chant?
念。
Oh, why do
当
you
你
want to
无所
think?
求，你就
Because
不
you
会
have
念。
something to ask for. When you have nothing to ask for, you will not
真
think.
正无念的时候啊，有
At the
两种。
true state of
第一个，
no thoughts, there are
你
two
已经成
kinds.
就了；
The first one is when
第
you
二
have
个，你已
attainments,
经
and
六
second
道轮回了。
is when you are reincarnated in the 6
你不
rebirth
然呢，
realms.
你就在天堂。
Or you're in heavens.
这就是我的加持之恩。
That's my second blessings.
我的加持之三，
My
就
third
是
blessing
斩断你的贪嗔之疑慢。
is to cut off your greed, anger,
你把
ignorance,
贪
pride,
断
and
掉，
doubt.
嗔
So you cut
断
off
掉，
your greed, you cut off your
疑
anger and
之
hatred,
断掉，
you cut off your ignorance and delusion.
贪嗔之贪
Greed, anger, and delusion. Greed
嗔
is hell.
就是恶鬼，
Anger is hungry ghosts.
就是
Delusion
畜生道。
is animal realm.
要把这个三途断掉，
You want to cut off these 3 lower realms.
斩掉。这是
To
我
cut
第
off
三个
the
加持。
greed, anger, and delusion. This is my third blessings.
你明白了这些以后，
Once you
你利
understand
益了
this,
自己，
you
你要把
benefit
这些
yourself
传给别人，
and you
就
want
是利
to
益他。
transmit or spread this
要
Dharma
自
to
利
others,
利
and
他。
that's to benefit others.
第
So
四
you
个
want to
加持
benefit yourself and others, and that's my 4th blessing.
我今天莲花童子
Today,
来
Padma
娑婆
Kumara
世界，
descended upon
就
the
是要
Saha world
完成我自己的誓愿，
is to
这个就是
execute
我
my own
最后
vow,
的加持。
and this is my last blessings.
花红大法，
The
光
body
从哪里来？
transformation into rainbow light. Where does the light come from?
脉
From chi channels and light
无
drops
念来，
and no thoughts.
从清净来，
From
清净
purity,
就是无念。
and purity is no thoughts.
平时我们用我们的智慧
Normally, we use our wisdom
想念，
to think,
然后呢，
and
知道
then
了以后，
once
就
you
把这
know,
个念头给它斩断，
you cut off your
变成无
thoughts
念，
to
变
reach
成
the
无
state
念的
of
时
no
候，
thoughts.
它就是光明。
At
所有
the
的
state
大
of
圆
no
满法、
thoughts, that's clear light
大手
radiance.
印法、
All the great
最高
perfection
的口
Dharma,
诀
all the
就是无
Mahamudra
念，
Dharma, the
无念
highest pith
就是
instruction
无上
is no
正等
thoughts.
正觉。
So no thoughts is the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, the unexcelled right
就是
realization and right
阿耨
equality.
多罗三藐三菩
That's
提，
Anuttara Samyak
阿耨
Sambodhi.
多罗三藐三菩提，
Anuttara
阿耨多罗
Samyak
三藐
Sambodhi.
三菩提，就是无念，
Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi
就是
is
无上
no
正等
thoughts.
正觉。
And that's the
每
unexcelled
一个人
right
将来都会无念，
realization and right
但是你会
equality.
六神无
Every
主，
one of
在
you
六
will
道里面
eventually
轮回
reach the state of no thoughts, but you will not be able to control yourself and be reincarnated in the six
还
rebirth
没
realms.
有
So
死
before
亡之前，
death,
你
before
要懂得
death,
无念，你
you
身上
want
就有
to
光。
understand no
到
thoughts,
时
then
候
you
你
would
这
have
个
light on
光
your body. And at
从
that
你的
time,
身体发现，
your light will
出去了。
be illuminated from your body.
那个就是阿耨多
And
罗
that
三藐
light,
三菩提。
that's Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi.
世俗的死跟圣人的死不一样，
The death of an ordinary being is different from the
圣人的
death
死亡
of a sagely being.
是化成
A
红光，
sagely being death is transforming into rainbow light and merging with the cosmic space and have attainment.
世俗人的死
And the death of an
最
ordinary
终也
being
是无念，但是他必须要受
event
六道
at
轮
the
回的
end
苦
is also no thought, but they have to suffer from the suffering of the
这样
six
大家
rebirth
清楚明白
realms.
吗？
Now, do you understand clearly?
有一个先生找不到毛衣，问妻子
The husband cannot find his sweater and asks the wife, "Where's my：“
我已
sweater?"
经把它洗了，
And the wife said,
但是
"I've
缩
washed
小
it
了，
and
我就
it's
送给
shrunk,
我哥哥。
so I give it to my brother."
这个丈夫找不到裤子，又问
And
我
the
的裤子
husband
在
could
哪
not
里？
find his pants
妻子
and
讲
asked, "Where are my
洗了一
pants?"
洗，缩
And the
小
wife
了，
said,
我就
"I
送给
washed
我
them
弟弟了。
and it shrunk,
只是
This,
丈夫
and I
忍无
gave
可
it to
忍，
my younger
发
brother."
怒的喊
And the husband：“ couldn't
你不
endure
是
it
把我
anymore
洗了洗，送给
and
你妹妹
shouted,
吗？
"Why don't you wash me and give it to your sister, younger sister?"
这个笑话就是色。
That joke was about sex, sexual
这个
desire.
局长呢，进了办公室， 办公室的主任的老婆
The
闯了进
director
围着一条
got to the
女士的
office
三角裤，
and the manager's wife
我老公晚上回
came
来，
and
竟然
brought
穿了女人的
a,
内裤，你
a
一定要管管。
woman's
局长连连
underpants
的点头，
and said, "My husband
称
came
是
home and wore a
顺手
woman's
把三角
underwear.
裤塞进
You should
口袋
manage him." And
晚
he
上回家
picked the
局长的老婆
underwear
洗衣
and
服
put it
时
into the
发现
pocket.
了局长口袋里的三角
And
裤，
so his wife
就
found
对局
the
长讲：
woman's
以后
pants
不
in
许
his
开这
pocket
样玩笑了，害
and
我
told
找了
him,
半天。
"You shouldn't joke like that. I
这个
couldn't
就是
find it
色。
for a long time." That's also about sexual desire.
小明跟爸爸正在看电视，
Xiaoming told his
突然
was
男
watching
主
TV
角
with
跪
his
下
dad,
来向女主角
and the male character knelt down and proposed to
小
the
明很
female
好奇地问爸爸
lead.
爸爸，
And
你向妈
Xiaoming
妈
was
求婚的
curious
时
and
候
asked
有
his
没有跪
dad,
下？
"Did you
爸爸
kneel when you
讲没有。
proposed to mom?" And dad
小
said
明问
no.
为什么呢？
And Xiaoming asked,
爸爸
"Why
讲
not?"
你妈妈说以后跪的机会
Because
多
your
得很
mom said that I would have lots of opportunities in the future.
这是嗔。
So spared him this time. So that's about anger or aggression.
你的
A woman's bathroom in the school got on fire, was on fire, and the girls inside it was in chaos and running out naked and with lots of soap bubbles all over. And the elderly said, "Stop them." And they came to realization and they didn't know where to cover. And then the elderly man shouted again, "Why don't you just cover your eyes, because what's underneath are all the same. What's below are all the same." That's again about sex. The employee of the funeral home saw a corpse, and the corpse was smiling, and they heard that he was struck death by the lightning. But how could he smile so brightly? And his family members said that when the lightning struck, he thought that was a flashlight of a camera. That's pretension. Spiritual cultivators shouldn't be pretentious, should not create a falsehood of faking. The teacher told Xiaoming, "Your problem is always use the wrong wording. You should practice more. Why don't you use an idiom to describe your guru?" Oh, this is the Chinese. It's like smiling in the netherworld. So choosing the right words are important, and don't speak too much. We need to be mindful or chant on the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha instead. Xiaoming told the teacher, "I want to take a time off in the afternoon." And the teacher asked why. "Because I'm having a surgery." "What kind of surgery?" And Xiaoming said, the cutting off of the cutting off of the area where there's no nervous systems. And explain it in plain words is to go to the barber shop to cut off the hair. So let me tell you, the friend told Xiaoming, "I use brand names to cut my hair. And how about you?" "Oh, I use Alun's." "I also use brand names for my bathing." And Xiaoming said again, "I use Alun's." And the friend asked Xiaoming again, "And the soap you use to wash your face?" "I also use the brand names. How about you?" And he said the same thing, "I use Alun's." And the friend was curious and asked Xiaoming, "What brand is Alun?" And Xiaoming said, "Alun is my roommate. He just used somebody else's." So that's stealing. So we shouldn't be like that. So today, I'm telling you all,
以无念为正觉活宝。
that the state of no thoughts is the correct
身清净，口清净，
Buddha
意
treasure,
念清净，
and
就
the
是
pure
法宝。
body and mind are the Dharma treasure.
你皈依真佛宗，
And by taking refuge in True Buddha School,
你就是身宝。
then you are the Sangha treasure.
所以我们在这里听法
So
的，
all of us listening to the Dharma here are the most precious.
你现在终于知道，
Now, finally,
光
you
从哪里
know
来？
where the light comes from.
从气来，
From the qi,
从脉来，
from the
从
channels,
明点来，
and from the light
从
drops,
所火来，
from the inner fire,
从
from
明点法来，
the light drops
无
Dharma,
念而来。
from no
你
thoughts.
无念的时候，你就
When you
身化
have no
红光。
thoughts, then your body transforms into rainbow light.
你学习了禅定的法，
When you cultivated the Dharma practice of meditation,
到了一，
from
从一
visualizing existence to oneness, and from one
零
to
就是
zero,
空，
and zero
空
is
就是
emptiness,
无念，
and emptiness is no
就是你
thoughts,
本身的活性。
and that is
你以
your
你自己的
original
画
Buddha
出来
nature.
的红光，
And the rainbow
融
light
入
that you yourself
宇宙
emit
之间，
merges with the
阿
universe,
耨多罗
and you
三
are
藐三菩
then
提
the
你就
Anuttara
是
Samyak
无上
Sambodhi.
正等
Then you
正
are the
觉，
unexcelled
你永
right
远跟
realization and
虚
right
空
equality.
同在，
You
你
are
就
always
是
together
佛。
with the cosmic space eternally, and you are the Buddha.
现在大家了解化宏大法了吗？
Now, have you understood the rainbow light transformation great Dharma
化
practice?
宏大法就是你
The
在
great Dharma
禅定
practice
之
of
中
body transformation into rainbow light
修
is
气脉
in your
明点，
meditation you practice the qi channels and light drops,
一念
and to
化
be
为
single-minded, and from the
无念
single-mindedness
产
into
生的光
no
明，
thoughts, and from no
就是
thoughts you generate clear
化
light
宏
radiance.
大法。
That's the great Dharma practice of rainbow light transformation.
融入你把这个彩虹光，像莲花生大
And
士
the rainbow light, like Guru
Uho
Padma
Yo,
Sambhava, Manjushri Mitra, Prahibhajra, Sri Singha,
加持我们，
to bless all of us,
每个人都会懂得修行，
that every one of us know how to cultivate spiritually, and every
每个
one
人
of
都
us
会成
know
就。
how to practice
所以
rainbow
你们
light
将来
transformation, and every one of
每
us
个
have
人都可以化
attainments
红，
that in the
每
future
个人都成
every
就。
one of us can transform into rainbow light and have attainment.
Om Mani Padme Hum，
Om Mani Padme Hum.
谢谢大家。
Thank you, everyone.